Hey, while I'm going to the gym, let's just talk about quickly about the common car scams, right? Which is quite on a rise, has been, and will be. We can't get over it or get rid of it. But you can protect yourself if you are acting smart and you're aware of it. So the most common ones are deposit scams, car cloning, something which is not really popular, but they are basically fake logbooks, right, when you buy a car. And to avoid all of this is always to be aware who you buy this vehicle from. And if you got these suspicious, like never pay anyone deposits, first of all, if you don't know who they are and you haven't done your due diligence online, check the traders, right? And there's also one kind of act of misleading, where the people creating a fake site and pretend they're selling cars, and they actually doesn't exist, right? That is one thing. But to protect yourself is, if you buy it privately, make sure the address on a logbook is the same as from the person who's actually selling the vehicle. And if you're still not sure, you can ask them for a bill, right, to make sure the car is at the address where you're buying it, so at least you can make sure it is the person, and he has the rights actually to sell this vehicle, you know. Make sure the names and surnames are matching, and it is in an area close to the area where he's selling it from, or near his house, right? But when you've got a situation where you can't prove it and it doesn't make sense to you, where is the vehicle from, or the vehicle is not at the address mentioned, and let me just get in the gym. And when you're buying a vehicle, you have to just get in. Then the vehicle's like 15 miles away from where the driver lives. And for some sort of reason, you have started to have some suspicious, and the way he's acting when you ask him the questions, and just pull away, right? I've always been saying in videos, it's about the process. If something doesn't make sense, put a brake on it, check it, right? Or just leave away. Never pay anyone deposit if you don't know that person. Don't pay traders deposit unless it's refundable, because they tie you into the sale, and if the deposit is not refundable, you're kind of left in a dilemma, right? And regarding car clones, right, when you're going to check the vehicle, make sure you just check the chassis number by the windscreen, check the chassis number by the doors, check the chassis number in engine bay area near the strut, where the strut actually fits. If you feel unsure, don't know what you're doing, before you go to this vehicle, have a look online where you can see the chassis number, where the chassis number should be. Yeah, and pay attention to those things. When you take the logbook, Actually, I haven't tried if you can see if the logbook is fake, but you can actually print it in a color print and they will look exactly in a good quality printing thing. Make sure those logbooks not on a two parts. Make sure it's one solid one. And if them on the right hand side of the logbook is missing, which are the other type of logbooks, that means the people are trading vehicles, and if they're not registered as a traders anywhere, or they don't have limited company, that's a criminal offense. And be careful of those type of sellers. You don't want to buy the cars from it, because if something's going to go wrong, you don't have anywhere to go back. Legally you can. It's going to take you a lot of stress, a lot of hassle, paying bailiffs to get their names, where they live, who they are, and they might not have anything on their names. And even if you're going to take it to the civil court or something like that, yes, trading standards, maybe police will do something about it, but is it worth really the hassle? It's not. Just always make sure who they are, where they're from, what they're selling, why they're selling. Check for logbooks, check for IDs, look if the vehicle is close to the address or sold from their logbook registered address, right? You can ask for proof of sale, proof of ownership, because the logbook is just a keeper of the vehicle. Car cloning, I mentioned, check the chassis numbers if they match the logbook and they match the vehicle. Always make sure you do run an HPI check. It's not always, HPI check can protect you, right? Especially if the data has been changed just yesterday or just before the day. It takes time. By the time it's going to go around these other middle companies who are selling the DVLA data and other data which comes from finance companies and other sources where they're getting the data from, and that takes a bit of time. So the main thing is your safety, protecting yourself from the con, right? And you will avoid the hassle later on in your life, in your livelihood. You will keep your livelihood alive and happy when you're buying a car. You rather enjoy that with your family than hunting some idiots, right? And another thing is protect yourself, and ask us to inspect the cars if you have doubts. Do your HPI checks, the car history checks, to make sure you're buying the right stuff and you're dealing with the right people. And always ask the vehicle to be inspected, and then you will see how the people are acting towards it. You know, if they're pulling out from deals, you will know there's no point for you even to messing about, because with us you can cancel. You have flexible cancellation times, you know, and then at least you'll know when somebody hides something, he's going to pull out of the deal, right? Because they wouldn't want to be caught out, reported to police, or reported to DVLA, to WOSA, and trading standards. This is what we do. Take care.